Okay.
I can't read your fucking handwriting.
Would you like me to read out the questions?
No.
Sure?
No.
You're going to have a tent.
Yeah. You explain what's going on, I'm going to read these.
Okay, so we got these questions. Well, we got a video from Medina and Jocelyn, our American friends, hi guys, asking us questions. And we kind of made our own. And it was 50 minutes long, with about 8 questions in. And they managed to fit about 27 questions in the space of 6 minutes. So we went wrong somewhere. But we've written down the questions.
Have we? Is that what we've done?
Well, I've written them in.
Allow me to read question 2 in what I believe it says. What Nival G cheese do you love? I love the first one more. Have you lead G, boom tiggity, faux shizzle, the way a plur, cray cray, popo, the fizz, or blue gauge blue?
Alright, I'm going to
You may need to read those questions.
Alright, I'm going to read out the questions.
You read out the questions.
That's assuming I can read them.
He's going to read out the questions.
Alright.
Let's go, let's do the questions, go.
Me first?
Yes.
Oh.
First we have words that we think you won't know, so we're going to read out the words. They are slang terms.
So, have you ever heard of bomb tiggity? And if so, what do you use bomb tiggity for? Like, that's bomb tiggity, you know?
Yeah, have you heard of faux shizzle?
Or, do you know the way of plur?
Have you heard of, I don't even know what that is.
McDuties?
Have you heard of the phrase cray cray?
Or popo, the fuzz, or the blue gang blue?
So have you heard of Bomb Tiggity?
Only as a reference to sex. Come on. No, I have not heard of it. I assume that's a band?
I don't know.
So neither of us heard of it.
Faux shizzle.
That's a phrase, so...
Yeah, we use faux shizzle, but we don't know what it means.
I always thought it meant for show. Faux show. Which means for sure. Which means yes, indubitably.
Okay, so faux shizzle means absolutely, yes.
Yes, I imagine.
The way of plur. I think
Plur.
that's plur. P-L-U-R-R. At least I think that's how it's spelled and pronounced. No a clue. Cray cray.
Only because Jen keeps using it to mean crazy. It's from that music video.
What music video?
It's the one that has the line cray cray. That girl's cray cray. It means crazy.
Okay.
Crazy faux show like a dizzle.
So I've now been educated as to what cray cray means. Po.
What's a Teletubby?
No, Po is a Teletubby.
Oh, it's twins.
The fuzz. No, we use...
Sorry. Didn't happen. The fuzz. That means the police.
Yeah, well, that's like a 60s phrase for coppers.
It is. Should come back.
Yeah, the blue gauge blue, I think. The fuck is that?
The blue gauge blue. Feel like it's some sort of cryptic poem. The blue gauge blue. I don't know. What are these things? Are these phrases that Americans use or something?
Okay. What kind of cheese do you have?
On me? None. In the fridge? Well, you go first.
Well,
you've got cheddar.
As in the fridge, I've got applewood smoked and cheddar. But in Britain, we have a shit ton of cheeses.
We do. What sort of cheddar do you have? This is always interesting.
I think it's just your standard mature cheddar.
Mature cheddar.
No, actually, no. I'm sorry, I'm a liar. It's Leicestershire, red Leicestershire.
Oh, I hate red ones.
What?
Cheese should
That's
not be red.
Greatest cheese ever.
It's not.
Well, it's orange.
It's awful.
Well, I mean,
it still shouldn't be that colour.
In general, you've got Eden cheese, you've got your Wensleydale, you've got blue cheese, goat's cheese.
Goat's cheese.
You're quite a fan of goat's cheese.
I am a massive fan of goat's cheese.
Yeah, cream cheese.
Cream cheese. I just like cheese.
Yeah.
To be fair, I've got some brie in the fridge, although it could be camembert. And some cheese that I've not had. Well, I've had and I love, but I don't know what it is. It fucking stinks. It's from France.
Okay. Do you have gushers or fruit roll-ups over there?
Oh, that's a food. Like a confectionery. I don't know what it is, but that's... The thing is, you know those gummy things that are on tape and then you roll them up? I had them as kids. I didn't really understand the point of them. That's what I think of as a fruit roll up.
Yeah.
They're fruity and they roll up.
I used to have
but I don't think that's what they are.
Nah. Yeah, you have to describe to us what you mean by fruit roll-ups.
Do you eat ranch with your pizza?
And if so, do you dip the pizza in the ranch or do you pour the ranch on the pizza?
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to assume that ranch is a small sauce that you get with it. I mean, we get sometimes like small sachets of like garlic mayo.
Garlic mayo
or-
is usually the thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
I thought ranch was like a dressing, but I don't know what it is.
and also
No, we only ever get.
then there was
garlic.
how do we eat it? Do we dip our pizza in our sauces, or do we just pour the sauce on the pizza?
I've never done that. That's crazy.
We
That
tend
is
we
cray.
tend to dip.
That
It's
is
cray.
cray. It's cray. You go everywhere. It's crazy.
Ude uye ik spe ik pe atenle.
Yes, we understand Pigline. Well, I don't speak it. I don't normally understand it, but I can tell when someone's using Pigline.
Oh yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah.
We're aware of it.
I can do the next one too.
Oh yeah. Is it bagel or bagel? Which one?
Bagel.
Bagel, bagel. I don't know.
How else can you pronounce bagel?
Well, they said bagel. Do we pronounce it bagel?
No.
You fancy a bagel? Bagel with cream cheese?
Bagel is 2 G's and also not a word. Sorry, Americans, but it's not. Bagel.
It's bagel.
Isn't that the guy from Lord of the Rings?
Do you guys use the term buggy? Buggy.
No.
Not that kind of boogie. That's boogie and buggy. Buggy is like when you've got like a computer bug. That computer's
Oh.
buggy. I'm
Bug
assuming that's what
apostrophe
you mean.
Y.
Yeah.
I've never used that either.
I think I've used it before. At least I'm assuming that's what you mean by buggy. It could be something completely different, and if you do mean something different, educate us.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Do you guys eat bologna?
/ Bologna.
Bologna. Yes.
Have you ever eaten bologna?
Bologna. Oh. I've been to America, so I may have had it then, but I don't know what it.
Sort of might
It's like the
split it in,
sausage
doesn't it?
thing, but
Is it?
it's like a meat and a sausage. Bologna.
Okay.
Don't think we have it here.
No.
Although we might have slices of it, but that's continental stuff.
Okay.
This reminds me of chorizo, but I don't think it's anything like chorizo.
What's
So we can try that.
Bologna?
But I was about to say you can't say that correctly, but neither can I. I think it's Bologna, but yeah, bolognese.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same thing. I assume Bologna is like cured meats. America's big on their cured meat.
Now, there's
Apologies. Too quite racist here.
And when you go out to the diner, do you tip your waitress? If so, how much? And is there like an unwritten rule for it?
We talked about this in the last one, so
Yeah. Also, she said diner. Do you tip your waitress at your diner?
We
Now,
don't
first of
have
all-
diners.
Yeah, we don't have diners. We have restaurants,
thing.
we have cafes, we have fast food restaurants.
greasy spoons, but also like a cafe.
Yeah.
We don't have diners. I think we should have diners. They were cool.
Well, we have American-styled cafes.
Yeah, which
I
are called
suppose-
diners.
Yeah,
but
you can pass
not
it
the
off as a
same
diner.
thing.
No.
I think when you go to a restaurant, you're meant to tip, but it's like 10% maybe. I don't think there's an unwritten rule.
No, you don't necessarily have to tip, but it's generally
No.
very much smiled upon.
It is, but you don't have to, especially not in a cafe.
No.
I always tend to feel awkward.
Last time I had a haircut, I tipped the person who did my hair because she was like really, really precise.
I have never tipped the hairdressers, but I've never been to the hairdressers without my dad,
Hmm.
and that was years ago, and he always tips for me.
Okay, that's right.
Do you guys have the buffer rule? We're talking male bathroom stalls, the buffer rule. There's a rule when you use the urinals. If you have it, you would know what I'm talking about. Or if you have other rules that we don't know about, can we know those
Personal
rules?
space.
Personal space rules.
Hold up. Let me try and work out what the buffer rule is. Buffer. Like when you buffer a car.
I don't know, but apparently this is a rule to do
Or when
with
you're bowling, you've got the buffers on either side. Is that not a buffer?
gentlemen's public conveniences we're talking here. A buffer rule.
Oh, is it like when you're at a urinal and you don't stand next to a guy urinating? Is that...
What?
When you
That's-
go
that's
to a urinal...
That's not. But I'm assuming it's buffering like buffer. Maybe they mean the toilet seats. When you sit down, do you buffer or do you hover like a woman does?
I've never been able to do that.
Okay.
I've tried, it's difficult, man. Like if there's 5 urinals and there's a
Oh,
dude
you
in the
think-
middle, you do not go to either side of him, you go furthest
Yeah,
away.
you always go as far away as possible. But I wouldn't call it a
If
buffer
it's
rule.
if it's one of those trough ones, I will wait until there's a gap. If there's a little bit of a gap and I think I can squeeze in, it's too close.
Okay.
If I have to be touching another man to urinate, it's too close. Let's go to this rule. So wait, what is the buffer rule?
Yeah.
Do we not even know?
No.
Explain to us.
Explain to us the buffer rule. So this is your
How do
next
you two
video.
know what the buffer rule is? You're women. Or is it just a woman?
Good point.
What do you eat with your toast?
In my head I heard toes. I don't eat anything with my toast. Like what do you have on toast?
Yeah, what do you have? What do you have on it? What do we have with it? Normally, it's not. It's quite a rarity I eat toast.
Yeah.
Normally, I just have butter, but occasionally.
Yeah, I would.
I'll
Well,
have-
Marge.
Yeah, margarine, butter, whichever. But occasionally, I might have marmalade,
Oh, I hate marmalade.
lemon curd.
I don't think I've ever had that on toast. It doesn't appeal to me.
Oh, because
I might have jam.
Jam.
Like, strawberry jam is always an amazing thing. We never have any though. I never have any. I don't buy any. It's
I
expensive.
quite like blackcurrant jam.
Oh yes.
Mm.
Berry jam is very nice. Do you have jams in America?
No, they call it jelly.
Oh, they do, don't they? And
Yeah.
then what do they call jelly? Because I thought Jello, but then Jello is a specific kind of jelly.
Yeah. So what do you
So what
guys?
do you call other jelly? Or do you only have one type of jelly?
Which is our jam.
Oh,
Think.
dude, confusing.
Next
Confusing.
question. Do we what? I can't even.
You can't read your own handwriting.
No, I
This is
can't.
fantastic.
Do you guys, do you guys over there, when you're guys, right? And when you go for, you are guys. This is why I edit my videos. And you have a guy hug.
You're a person.
Guy hug. Do you do the whole back pat thing? Like, oh, I don't really want to hug you because I'm not gay. Or I don't want,
You
I'm
guys
not
just
attracted
like-
to you. We're just friends, right? Okay?
Like you're
Pat, pat,
nervous.
pat, pat. Do you do that? Because we do that here. It's a bit weird.
Yeah. Where am I?
What's the name?
Oh, right. Do we pat during our
So,
hugs?
so I mean, they get the sense to think that when a guy gives a pat, it's like they don't really want to be hugged.
I think we may need to do a video, like a short clip of just how we would do a guy hug, but I would pat.
Right now.
Well, no, you don't. You need to reset the camera and stuff. We'll do it afterwards and splice
Okay.
it in.
Yeah, yeah. We'll do
But it's like when me and Andy hug. It's always
Mm.
arms one above, one below, so it's not
Yeah,
weird.
so it's
and
all
then
like that. Pats.
two or three pats.
Oh,
No,
that's
no
just very
squeezing.
emotional. Yeah. Okay.
But quite a still hug though, which is nice.